Hey, it's Heather Fenty, and this is the JD Fix. Today, I'm going to tell you what happened at RecFest UK. The short version, it was wild. I got stung by a wasp, sweated through my clothes, popped out of a cake, and I met some awesome people. I also left with a lot to think about, so let's get to it. What even is RecFest UK, if you don't already know? RecFest is like Coachella for talent acquisition teams. There's music, big tents, food trucks, and thousands of people who work in hiring. You walk in and immediately see a Ferris wheel, glitter face painting, and coffee lines that would make Starbucks jealous. Whether you're buried under job recs, chasing hiring managers, or just trying to keep up with the AI hype, RecFest has something for you. After my first session, I found myself standing inside a giant birthday cake at the iSims booth and met some fun partnership friends who are also from the US. I also met cool folks like Gemma from Azette's. She's really in the trenches fixing job posts across dozens of roles. She gets the mess just like the rest of us. So let's talk about themes that I heard. 3 big themes I heard over and over again. AI is everywhere, but no one fully trusts it yet. Skills-based hiring is becoming real, not just buzz. And TA teams are out of time and they're burning out. So let's talk about AI. At least 25% of the sessions were about AI, but most people still don't trust it, and I get it. Mark from Conify said it best: automation should make time for the human stuff. That's how we see it at OnGig too. We use AI to catch stuff like missing info or unnecessary content in job descriptions, but people still drive the ship. At another session, Amazon talked about hiring based on skills instead of resumes, or as they call it in the UK, CVs. And they're pulling it off with the help from a tool called Willow. They're filling roles faster and turning interns into full-time hires. Smart, simple, and it makes sense. And Willow's CCO Andrew Wood, aka Woody, brought some laughs with a mention of past careers and a slip of the tongue. Now let's talk about how nobody has time and how it's a problem. Matt Alder gave a session that really hit home for me. He basically said, TA teams are stuck in admin land. They have no time to be creative or strategic. He even made a quiz to see how fit your team is. I'll link to it in the show notes. And here are some other quick hits from RecFest. The neurodiversity workshop from Space was actually about making work for everyone. Chad and Cheese, you saw them on the Disrupt stage. You know them if you're in any way tied to HR stuff. They're loud, funny, honest, and said what most people think, but maybe not would say out loud. A networking win, I met with loads of people in the TA space, people trying to help TA teams, people part of TA teams, people looking for work on TA teams, all of the above. And I've been connecting with most of them on LinkedIn since I got back from London. And the final thing, food trucks, 10 out of 10. I always love a good food truck vibe. So let's do some real talk. What RecFest reminded me about job descriptions. That's what this podcast is about, right? And fixing them. So nobody really has time for anything, especially reading big blocks of text. We're looking at you 8 bullet paragraphs and beyond. Too many requirements, and people are not going to read your job postings. Also, saying things like fast-paced environment is a red flag for chaos. And if your job description doesn't say what the job actually does by line 3, you should really be starting over. So what's next? I'll be talking to more folks who were there at RecFest UK. If you want to share what stuck with you, send me a note. These conversations are short, chill, and zero pressure. No video unless you want to show off your swag, and there was a lot of it at RecFest UK. Also, I'll be at RecFest USA in Nashville later this year, so let's connect in real life if you're going. Some final thoughts. RecFest was messy, loud, sweaty, and awesome. The sessions were great, but the people were better. If you're staring at messy job descriptions, stuck in a never-ending approval chain, or just need someone to gut check your job post, please reach out. I've got you. That's it for today. Until next time, write better, waste less time, and never share a chair with WASP. Happy hiring!